afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to KPN TV's coverage of Gloucester High School football. We're here today, Saturday afternoon, an old school Saturday afternoon game here in Saugus at Stackpole Field. The 0-4 Sachems versus the 3-1 Fishermen. Fishermen are coming off that tough loss last week to Lynn Classical, 21-19, where they fell behind early, 21-0 at half. They made a game of it. They came back, they played hard, but they just fell short. So it leads us to this week. And the news this week is that starting quarterback Matt Smith will not be dressed for this game. He had sprained his ankle during the week at practice. And his replace will be James Nelson Jr. He took all the pregame reps here today. So the Fishermen have a couple of injuries coming to this game. Nothing serious, but this is a game the Fishermen should win. And the ideal situation in this game would be for the Fishermen to come out, get some early points, and rest some starters, because next week you got a huge game at Marblehead. And Fishermen, they should be 4-1 going into that Marblehead game, and they're probably going to face a 5-0 Marblehead team. And here comes the Saugus team now at 0-4. And I look across the field. Here comes the Gloucester coaching staff now. The team is way down across the field, down on the baseball right field area. Here at old Stackpole Field in Saugus. Still has real grass here too. Not many teams have real grass anymore. When we left Gloucester, the temperature was about, I'm going to say 15 degrees cooler than it is here in Gloucester. I mean here in Saugus. It's actually hot here in Saugus with humidity. It's got to be in the low to mid 80s. So it's a beautiful day here in Saugus. And here come the Fishermen now. I'm Phil Nicastro. On the camera today is John Russ. KPN TV's coverage of Gloucester High School football. Last night we had Manchester for you. Linfield beat Manchester 35-14.
We would like to thank our veterans and those who are currently serving in the United States military. Your courage, strength, and bravery are admirable.
It's Military Appreciation Day here in Saugus.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Scott Energy, we have built our business one customer at a time with a hands-on, personal approach. In the process, we have gained customers in our communities who have come to appreciate our attention to value and quality service. We truly appreciate your business, and in turn have made it our policy to give back to the communities that we serve. That's why we support KPN Television, so that they can deliver valuable, community-based news and information about KPN, which is important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV.
We are a full-service florist. We deliver to all of KPN and the North Shore. We also provide wedding flowers, funeral flowers, everything from birth to death, basically. My name is Maria Russell, and I own and work at Russell's Florist in Gloucester. We have been in business in Gloucester for 21 years. We were both born and raised here. Our parents were also born and raised here. Our grandparents were born and raised here, so it seemed a good fit for us. I think it's important to support KPN TV because it provides so much for our community. There's so much programming on there, and usually at any given time you turn the TV on, KPN TV, you'll see somebody you know or recognize something or some event or some musician, all kinds of things. I think that KPN TV has so much to offer our community, whether you're in retail, whether you're in the arts, or whether you own a store on Main Street. KPN TV provides so much for Gloucester and KPN. We are a very proud supporter of KPN TV.
To learn more about becoming a KPN TV underwriter, email sponsor@kpntv.org.
Daddy, that light's on again. I think we need to go to Extreme Truck and Auto and Cheese John.
When this happens to you, there's no need to go to a dealer, whether you're a foreign or a domestic car. We can take care of that right here at Extreme. We have a complete line of Snap-on diagnostics specifically made for all your vehicle needs. Bumper to bumper, foreign or domestic, we can take care of it all here at Extreme. Here at Extreme, we guarantee all of our work for 1 year.
All right, everybody, welcome back. The captains for two teams for the two teams will go to midfield for the coin toss. And you see number 13 out there, Matthew Smith, the quarterback, not in uniform today. James Nelson, the junior quarterback, will get the start. Nelson has been starting on defense for the Fishermen. Is heads and tails. Flips it. Gloucester wins the toss, and I think they're going to defer. Yeah. All right, so Gloucester wants their defense on the field first. So we'll see the Gloucester defense on the field first. The Saugus team, which is struggling right now, they're 0-4. Gloucester comes in 3-1. Number 4 for Saugus is back deep. James Moisey. Kicking off for Gloucester will be number 22, Dalen Locke. Another injury the Fishermen have, I forgot to report on, was Brandon Rivera. He's out for this game as well. Number 24. He was good in the kicking game and a stalwart on defense. All right, here we go. Locke gets the okay from the referee. He approaches the ball, and we are underway. Nice high kick. Moisey receives it. 5, 10. Good coverage by the Fishermen. Wow, the Fishermen stuffed that play. So here comes the Saugus offense.
Tackled at the 20-yard line.
Struggling to score points this year. They run an option, I believe an option. Gloucester defense is on the field. James Nelson is number 11, the starting quarterback. He still is a starting safety. He's out there right now. All right, here we go. Saugus, first possession of the game, shotgun. They spread the field. Quick pass, out pass, complete. Gain of about 6 yards.
Mike Mabey pass complete to Christian Correa.
Quarterback for Saugus, number 8, Michael Mabey.
2nd and 4 upcoming for Saugus.
Captain. That was a gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4 for Saugus. So a quick little pitch and catch for the Saugus team for starters here today. Second down, 6. And we have a 20-second timeout already for Saugus.
Timeout, Saugus.
So Mike Mabey, the quarterback for Saugus, comes running to the sidelines. They have a word with his coach, Anthony Nayland, the head coach for the Saugus team. Anthony Nayland. Okay, Mike Mabey calling the signals in a shotgun. Handoff, and nowhere. Good D by the Fisherman. Might even have lost a yard on that play.
Dante McGreen on the carry.
Ryan Argentino's there.
Out on the play.
Lost a yard on the play. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Third down and 5.
So an early, big 3rd down play for the Saugus team. You get trips left. Quick out. It's almost picked off by Argentino. We knocked it down. And if he intercepts that pass, that's 6 points.
Pass is incomplete. Ryan Argentino breaks up the pass.
So Argentino breaks up the pass. Saugus will have to go in punt formation. Back deep for Gloucester is Pena Ortiz. Low snap, and he gets it off, almost blocked by the Fisherman. And the ball hovers right around the 50-yard line. So, and we got a flag, a late flag. And let's see what they're calling here. That flag was awful late. It was after the whistle. It looks like it's going to be on the Fisherman. The ball is at the 50-yard line right now. He's marking it off now. It's a 10-yard penalty. Okay, back to the 40. Okay. So here comes James Nelson, number 11, the starting QB today for the Fishermen. For his first varsity start, I believe. Motion, handoff, Argentino. Picks up about 3 on the play, maybe 4. No, give him 3.
Ryan Argentino on the carry. Gain of 3 on the play.
2nd down and 7 for the Fishermen. 8 minutes, 50 seconds left, first quarter. Handoff, Mark Smith, Matt's brother. Mark cuts it up, gets the first down. Nice run. Takes it over the 50-yard line.
Mark Smith with the carry for Gloucester.
So a good 10-yard gain there by Mark Smith, giving the Fishermen a first down, and the ball will be placed at the Saugus 48-yard line. Handoff. Good stop by the Saugus team there. He's not down yet. I believe that was Dalen Locke. A good second effort by Locke on that play. No, that was Payne Ortiz again. Gain of about 2 on a good second effort by Payne Ortiz. Makes a second down and 8. Nelson passing. Oh, and it gets knocked out of his hand. It's a fumble. And Saugus claims they've got it, and they do. So James Nelson throws a pass. He had some pressure from the backside, which he never saw coming. It got knocked out of his hand, so Saugus recovers the fumble in the 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line. So the Fishermen turned the ball over early. So Mike Mabey brings the offense out. He looking, quick pass, caught. First down, gain of about 13 on that play.
Mike Mabey's pass is complete. 14-yard reception for James Moyes. Good for a Saugus first down.
James Moisey was the receiver, picked up 14 yards, 1st and 10 Saugus. They're inside the Gloucester 40.
From the Gloucester 38-yard line.
Ball's on the 38 of the Fishermen. So Saugus trying to turn a turnover into points. Trips right, single back. Maybe looks, throws, and it's caught. And he's going to run in there for a touchdown. Number 23. Javier Martinez.
Ricky Martinez with the touchdown reception from Mike Mabey.
A 38-yard touchdown pass. Saugus goes up 6-0. So they're going to come in to kick the extra point. Snap ball down, kick is up, and it is good, I think. Yeah, it's good. So the teams head back upfield with the score, Saugus 7, Gloucester nothing. We'll be back in a few moments.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Glover's Floor Covering, for more than 60 years, we have provided our customers with real value in quality carpets, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, vinyl flooring, and ceramic tile. We're involved in the communities we serve and take great pride in our ability to support Cape Ann Television so that they in turn can deliver valuable community-based programming for Cape Ann.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. Volunteer production opportunities are available in all the towns we serve. Get into local TV. Call the station to find out more. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Ben's Wallpaper and Paint, you will experience a level of service you thought no longer existed. We're proud to deliver the kind of specialized attention that you thought no longer existed and simply won't find in larger chain stores. Whether from our full line of Benjamin Moore paint or custom window treatments, you will find what you need at Ben's Wallpaper and Paint at 6 Railroad Avenue here in Gloucester. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
welcome back. Saugus ready to kick off to Gloucester. A 38-yard touchdown pass. Mike Moisey to Javier Martinez, number 32. And the extra point was good, and that gave the Sachems a 7-0 lead. Low ground ball kick, fielded, and he goes down. Number 16 for the Fishermen. Calvin Spencer fields the ball, and he went right down just to preserve the field position the Fishermen already have. And he knows that they can't make another mistake. So the ball is on the Saugus 37-yard line, 1st and 10 Fishermen. Seven nothing Saugus. I never thought I'd say that today. Pena Ortiz finds a hole, bruises forward, gain of about 5. Nice run by Pena Ortiz. John Pena Ortiz.
With the carry for Gloucester. 6-yard pickup on the play.
Gain of 6. Makes it 2nd down and 4. Gloucester trying to grind out these yards against Saugus. Nelson hands it up to Argentino. Argentino takes a big hit. He gained a couple of yards, but makes it 3rd down and about 3 for the Fishermen.
Argentino on the carry for Gloucester. Pickup of 2 on the play.
A gain of 2, but Argentino took a hit.
3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3 for Gloucester. Argentino in the backfield with Pena Ortiz. Mark Smith, the wingback. Pena Ortiz, and he didn't get there. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring a 4th down for the Fishermen. And Gloucester may have to punt here.
No gain on the play. Stopped by number 20 of Saugus.
And it looks like the Fishermen are going to go for it. Yep.
And 4 for Gloucester.
There's a loss of a yard. It's 4th and 4. And they just shoved the pile forward for a 1st down. This is all lined up as a tight group. They handed off to Pena Ortiz, and everyone just plowed forward. Gain of 4. 1st down. The ball is still in Gloucester territory at their own 47.
1st down, Gloucester.
Well, Pena Ortiz has a little room to the outside, and he might break away, and he will down to the 20, gets a block, and we have a flag on Gloucester for blocking from behind. And I already know what the ref is calling. But I don't think he got in the end zone. I think he got shoved out of bounds at the 1. But it's a 1st down Gloucester regardless. But the downfield blocking, one was in the back. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So the Fishermen will still be in good shape here. But the ball is being placed at the...
and it will result in a Gloucester 1st down.
Okay, it's a spot foul. 1st and 10 Gloucester at the Saugus 27. 1st and 10 Fishermen. Nice run by Pena Ortiz. Nelson throws it. Oh, we had Ollie Emerson all alone, and he thought about running with the ball before he caught it. Incomplete pass. He was thinking about running before he caught it. Ollie Emerson had 6 points in his mind, and I think he would have got in. Now that time, Nelson, James Nelson, the starting quarterback here, he looked comfortable. He threw an accurate pass. second down 10, Gloucester. And a misdirection play. Oh, that was a mistake in the backfield. Nelson had to keep it. And he got back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's
with the tackle for Saugus.
now
No
it's
gain on the play.
now it's 3rd and 10 Gloucester. No gain on the play. There was a little mix-up in the backfield on that play. Actually, it's a loss of 1. 3rd and 11. All right, 3rd down 11 for Gloucester. Big play here. Handoff. We have a flag. Pena Ortiz stays on his feet. Doesn't get the first down.
Pena Ortiz on the carry for Gloucester. There is a flag on the play.
So what's the flag? It might be on the fisherman for offsides. The referees are discussing it. I'm assuming it's an offsides penalty, Gloucester. No, it's on the defense. Okay. It remains 3rd down.
Flag was for offsides on Saugus. It will be a 5-yard penalty and will remain 3rd down.
So it's a much more manageable 3rd and 6 for the fishermen now. All right, Nelson brings the team up to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 6. And we have a timeout for Gloucester. And it's a 20-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here.
Gloucester.
And Mike maybe to number 23, Javier Martinez for a Saugus touchdown in this quarter. And the Saugus has a 7-0 lead. John Russ on the camera here today. I'm Phil Nicastro. KPN TV's coverage of Gloucester High School football. All right, here come the fishermen, 3rd and 5. The ball is on the Saugus 22-yard line. Double hander, reverse. Mark Smith cuts it up, and I think he got the first down. And the Saugus tackler had him in the backfield, and he missed the tackle. He picked up the first down.
Mark Smith with the first down carry for Gloucester.
The ball is now
Down by Morganti of
at the
Saugus.
15-yard line. 1st and 10 Gloucester. Handoff. Ortiz, Pena Ortiz got upended on that play. Might have got a yard out of it.
Pena Ortiz on the carry. Picks up 3. McGreen with the tackle.
Oh, they give him 3 on that play. I was surprised. No, that wasn't a gain of 3. That was a gain of 2. All right, 2nd down for the fishermen. Nelson. He gets yardage out of it. It wasn't a sack.
Nelson picks up 5.
But the pocket was closing in a hurry on him as he made an attempt to pass. But he thought better of it and started running with it. And that was a good idea. Now it's 3rd and 6 for the fishermen. The ball is on the 14-yard line. No, make it the 11. Under 2 minutes in the first quarter. Mark Smith trying to get outside. Gets to the outside, and he gets knocked out of bounds, but he does pick up a first down.
Smith with the carry for Gloucester. Picks up about 10 on the play. Good for a Gloucester first down.
That was a nice run by Mark Smith on that sweep left.
We'll set up 1st and goal for Gloucester.
No huddle.
5.
They're inside the 5, no huddle. They're pushing the pile forward again. Did he get in? There was a whole host of players there. Looks like the referee spotted just short.
Argentino on the carry.
That was Ryan Argentino on the carry. No touchdown. He picked up a yard and a half. And the fishermen are right there. Oh, no. Oh, Nelson keeps it. Nelson realized. Touchdown, James Nelson.
James Nelson with the touchdown.
But he faked the handoff to Ryan Argentino, and it's a good thing he did because Argentino took a hit. He would have lost yardage. But the Fishermen get on the board at 7-6 on a James Nelson touchdown run. And Nelson, I don't know if that was a design rollout or what, but he was going to hand it off to Argentino. When Argentino took a serious hit, he would have lost yardage. All right, so here come the Fishermen. They're going to go for 2. And they don't get it. And Saugus maintains the lead. Okay, the teams come back upfield with the score. Saugus 7. The Fishermen 6. We'll be back in a few moments.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
Here at the Fitness Zone, we are proud to serve the community that we have been a part of for over 18 years. Here you will find a huge selection of equipment, fitness classes, personal trainers, and a juice bar. We are located at 37 Blackburn Center, right next door to Cape Ann TV. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, and community-based news and sports from Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
When you walk into either of our branches, you'll experience a local bank feel with big bank returns. We are proud to support many community organizations, nonprofits, and events, both financially and by employees volunteering their time. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so that with the help of their volunteers, they can deliver valuable community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to us all.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
Okay, welcome back. Saugus leads at 7-6. Now the Fishermen went for 2 points on that play. Brandon Rivera, the field goal, the extra point kicker for Gloucester, is not in uniform today. He's out with an injury, so maybe that was went into the coach's thinking. Dalen Locke is kicking off. Locke approaches the ball. High, not very deep. Saugus feels it. And good coverage by the Fishermen. The ball is being placed just outside the 25-yard line.
Brought down around the 26-yard line.
26, and Saugus still leads at 7-6.
First and 10, Saugus from their own 26.
50 seconds left, first quarter. On a lovely Saturday afternoon here in Saugus. Very warm, summer-like. All right, here we go. Saugus with the ball, first and 10 on their own 26. Mike Mabey calling the signals. There's those quick outs again. He's burning the Fishermen on him. And he fumbled it, but the ball went out of bounds. And it's a first down, Saugus.
Mike Mabey pass was complete to number 13, who was knocked out of bounds at the 40.
But it's a first down for Saugus. And right now, Saugus is using those quick outs, those little quick pass patterns to gain some yardage. And it's working right now. All right, first down and 10 for Saugus. They're at their own 39. Maybe keeps it, rolls out, and he stays on his feet, but he's going to go down. It's a sack. He eluded the first tackler, but not the second one.
There is a flag on the play.
Well, we have a flag. Oh no, what's this going to be? And it looks like holding on Saugus. Yeah, okay, all right. That's a 10-yard penalty.
Flag was for a hold on Saugus. Gloucester has declined.
Gloucester's going to decline the penalty and take the sack, which they got about 10 yards on anyways. But it's second down. I'm going to say 19.
Second down and 18.
18, okay. Yeah, well, they'll take the 8-yard loss and make it second down. Okay, second down, 18 for Saugus. Last play of the first quarter. This could be it. No, yeah, the referee blows the whistle. Although I thought they got the snap off. Okay, we ended the first quarter with the score, the Saugus Sachems 7, the Gloucester Fishermen 6. We'll be back in just a couple of moments.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
We take pride in our ability to anticipate and adapt to the ever-changing terrain of the commercial printing industry. Since our founding in 1922, the Cricket Press, along with our weekly newspaper, the Manchester Cricket, have long valued the importance of local news and information. That is why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can continue to provide community television programming for the Cape Ann area.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
Daddy, that light's on again. I think we need to go to Extreme Truck and Auto and Cheese Shop.
When this happens to you, there's no need to go to a dealer, whether you're a foreign or a domestic car. We can take care of that right here at Extreme. We have a complete line of Snap-on diagnostics specifically made for all your vehicle needs. Bumper to bumper, foreign or domestic, we can take care of it all here at Extreme. Here at Extreme, we guarantee all of our work for 1 year.
All right, welcome back. Saugus has the ball. Start of the second quarter. Second down, 18 after the penalty. Maybe. And he eludes another sack. He throws it down there, and it's picked off by James Nelson, the starting quarterback today. He was playing deep center field as a safety, and he stepped into the passing lane and intercepted it.
Intercepted by number 11 of Gloucester, James Nelson.
So a nice defensive play by the starting quarterback today. Interception.
Take over first and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
Now Mike Mabey, he scrambled around. I don't think he got all the power he needed on that ball. It kind of hung up there a little bit. And James Nelson was able to step in the pass lane and pick it off. All right, here we go. First and 10, Gloucester. At their own 48. Reverse. Mark Smith gets to the outside, cuts it up in the middle, gets a first down, and much, much more. Nice run by Mark Smith. A well-executed reverse by the Fishermen.
Mark Smith
gets the ball down to about the 28-yard line of Saugus. First and 10, Gloucester. First and 10, Gloucester. At the Saugus 28. He's passing again. This time he gets it off. And we got a pass interference. I mean, you can see that one 300 miles away. So we got a pass interference coming up on Saugus. That's not a spot foul in high school football. I think it's just a 10-yard penalty.
Flag is for pass interference against Saugus. Will result in a 15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty, yeah. Okay. It will be 1st and 10 Gloucester from the, I think he's going to put it on the 15. Yeah, or maybe the 16. All right, after the pass interference, Gloucester 1st and 10 at the Saugus. Looks like it's the 14 now, a little inside the 15. Yeah, all right. And that was the defense who moved. Nelson keeps it. And looks like the defense jumped.
There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, it's on the D, 5-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st down and 5 for Gloucester at about the 11.
Flag was for offside.
We'll make it the 9, okay.
5-yard penalty will set up a 2nd and 5 for the Fishermen.
So Gloucester looking to take the lead on this drive right here. Handoff. And nowhere. Good defensive play by Saugus on that play.
John Mondillo on the carry for Gloucester. Stopped for no gain on the play.
So it's 2nd down for the Fishermen. Looks like the ball's on the 10. It looks like they might have lost a yard on that play. Little trickery by the Fishermen. Didn't gain much. It brings up a 3rd down for Gloucester.
Nelson stopped for a short gain.
Short gain on that play, and we have a full timeout being called. All right, the score, Saugus 7, Gloucester 6. We'll be back in just a couple of moments.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Scott Energy, we have built our business one customer at a time with a hands-on, personal approach. In the process, we have gained customers in our communities who have come to appreciate our attention to value and quality service. We truly appreciate your business, and in turn have made it our policy to give back to the communities that we serve. That's why we support KPN Television, so that they can deliver valuable, community-based news and information about KPN, which is important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPAN TV.
We are a full-service florist. We deliver to all of Cape Ann and the North Shore. We also provide wedding flowers, funeral flowers, everything from birth to death, basically. My name is Maria Russell, and I own and work at Russell's Florist in Gloucester. We have been in business in Gloucester for 21 years. We were both born and raised here. Our parents were also born and raised here. Our grandparents were born and raised here, so it seemed a good fit for us. I think it's important to support KPN TV because it provides so much for our community. There's so much programming on there, and usually at any given time you turn the TV on, KPN TV, you'll see somebody you know or recognize something or some event or some musician, all kinds of things. I think that KPN TV has so much to offer our community, whether you're in retail, whether you're in the arts, or whether you own a store on Main Street. KPN TV provides so much for Gloucester and KPN. We are a very proud supporter of KPN TV.
To learn more about becoming a KPN TV underwriter, email sponsor@kpntv.org.
All right, welcome back. Third down for Gloucester. Third down and about 6 at the Saugus 10. Pena Ortiz takes a hit, breaks away, fights for more yardage, gets close to a first down. He's just short. So it's going to be 4th down and about a yard and a half. Make it 2 yards, even more. Didn't gain much on that play either. 4th down Gloucester, they're going to go for it. Ball is on the 6-yard line. Big 4th down play here. And Pena Ortiz goes down, he slips, and the Fishermen don't get the first down. And they're going to turn the ball over on downs. And Saugus still has a 1-point lead.
Turnover on down. Saugus will take over 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line.
And it looked like Pena Ortiz slipped on that play. He was not tackled. And it's unfortunate because that was a 4th down play. It looked like he had a hole there too. All right, Saugus takes over on downs on their own 8-yard line. This is a good chance for the Fishermen to pin them here. And they try to run the ball up the middle with no success. Fishermen stuffed that one.
Martinez on the carry, stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd down 10 from the 8-yard line. Saugus on their own 8-yard line. Clock continues to run. We got 7 minutes, 15 seconds left, 2nd quarter. Mike Mabey calling the signals. He's not in the shotgun way down here. He fades back, stays in the pocket, throws it out there. It's caught. What a catch. And he's going to run away. Mark Smith chasing him. It's going to be a touchdown for Saugus.
Touchdown, Sacho.
A 90-yard pass.
Danny Cerami with the touchdown reception.
Make it a 92. A 92-yard touchdown completion by the Saugus Sachems. And they lead it 13-6. And that's a type of play that can give a team like Saugus all kinds of confidence. They come in for the extra point, number 24. Javier Martinez. Snap ball down, kick is up, and it's no good. Okay, flag down. And we might have roughing the kicker on Gloucester.
Extra point is up and good for
Yeah.
Martinez Beretta.
Personal foul on the Fishermen. Let's see what Saugus does here. Now, they could ask for a re-kick here, but they won't gain any yardage if they do that. They might have him take it on the kickoff. No, let's see. It looks like they're coming back out. They might want to go for two now. No, they're going to kick it again. So Saugus will get a second chance. Snap ball down, kick is up, and this time, and it's still no good. Okay, the teams head back upfield with a surprising score. Saugus 13, Gloucester 6. We'll be back in a few moments.
Daddy, that light's on again. I think we need to go to Extreme Truck and Auto and Cheese Shop.
When this happens to you, there's no need to go to a dealer, whether you have a foreign or a domestic car. We can take care of that right here at Extreme. We have a complete line of Snap-on diagnostics specifically made for all your vehicle needs. Bumper to bumper, foreign or domestic, we can take care of it all here at Extreme. Here at Extreme, we guarantee all of our work for 1 year.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Scott Energy, we have built our business one customer at a time with a hands-on, personal approach. In the process, we have gained customers in our communities who have come to appreciate our attention to value and quality service. We truly appreciate your business, and in turn have made it our policy to give back to the communities that we serve. That's why we support KPN Television, so that they can deliver valuable, community-based news and information about KPN, which is important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV.
All right, welcome back. We have a very surprising 13-6 Saugus lead. The fishermen right now don't seem a little too motivated right now. They've had a couple of nice drives, but they've stalled. (13-6) Saugus. Penny Ortiz and Mark Smith are back deep. And it's an onside kick. And Saugus has it.
Onside kick is recovered by Saugus.
And right now, the fishermen are getting the shock of their lives. It was an onside kick.
Saugus will take over 1st and 10 from the Gloucester 49-yard line.
And I look over at that Gloucester sideline, and I see a lot of shocked people. 6 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first half. And right now, this Saugus bunch, they're gaining confidence as each minute goes by. 1st and 10 Saugus, they're at the Gloucester 49-yard line. I'm not so sure that kicker intended to do an onside kick. I think he just misswung. All right, Saugus has the ball. Handoff, big hole, up the middle. He's going to go all the way. Number 23.
Touchdown, Sachem.
And Saugus leads it 19-6.
Ricky Martinez from 49 yards out.
Ricardo Martinez, a 49-yard touchdown run. And should the fishermen hit the panic button right now? (19-6). Saugus leads it with 6.5 minutes left in the half. And you get a team like Saugus who hasn't won yet. You know, they're dying to win. And as each moment goes by in this game, they're gaining more and more confidence. All right, they're going to go for two now. They spread the field, trips right. Maybe, throws it, and it's intercepted. And he stays on his feet. And if he goes all the way, it's 2 points. Number 23 for Gloucester. That'll be 2 points for the Fishermen. If he didn't get there. They tackled him, number 23, Nick Philo. And he ran out of gas inside the 5, and that would have been 2 points for the Fishermen. But it's not. It's still 19-6. And this game is still in shouting distance for the Fishermen, but that would have been a big 2 points.
And with 6:23 remaining in the first half, the Saugus Sachems 19 and the Gloucester Fishermen 6.
All right, we're going to take a break right now. We'll be back in a few moments with the score 19-6 Saugus over Gloucester.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
When you walk into either of our branches, you'll experience a local bank feel with big bank returns. We are proud to support many community organizations, nonprofits, and events, both financially and by employees volunteering their time. That's why we support KPN Television, so that with the help of their volunteers, they can deliver valuable community-based news, sports, and information about KPN, which is so important to us all.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPAN TV. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
We take pride in our ability to anticipate and adapt to the ever-changing terrain of the commercial printing industry. Since our founding in 1922, the Cricket Press, along with our weekly newspaper, the Manchester Cricket, have long valued the importance of local news and information. That is why we support KPAN Television, so they can continue to provide community television programming for the KPAN area.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPAN TV.
All right, welcome back. And shockwaves are being sent through the North Shore football world right now once they hear the 19-6 Saugus lead midway through the second quarter. Everyone must be twittering now. I can't imagine all the tweets that are going on right now. And the Fishermen, they need a wake-up call. That's what they need. Penny Ortiz back deep with Mark Smith. Watch out for the onside kick. They did it once before. There it is again. And it's covered up by the Fishermen this time. Number 54, Jeffrey Latanzi of Gloucester.
Jeffrey Latanzi downs the ball for Gloucester, where they will take over.
So the Fishermen offense comes out. Now they're in good field position now.
From their own 44-yard line.
They got their own 44. And this becomes a very important drive in this game for Gloucester. They need some points on this drive. Smith goes in motion. Pitch out. And what do we got? We got offsides Fishermen. Makes it first down and 15. And Gloucester's not in sync right now.
flag is for a false start on Gloucester. That will back them up 5 yards.
So now the ball's on their own 39.
First down and 15.
Now they're facing a 1st and 15. Smith goes in motion. Pitch out. Penny Ortiz finds a hole. Gets about 4 to 5 yards on that play. Maybe got the penalty yards back. Yeah, he gained about 5. Good run by Penny Ortiz.
Ball carrier picks up 5 on the play.
Makes
Second down and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10. And what a shocker we got going here now. 19-6 Saugus. Fisherman with the ball. Nelson rolls. He's got a man wide open. Oh, we had number 7 out there. Instead, he chose Ollie Emerson on the underneath pattern. Cody Burke was wide open.
Emerson. 3rd down and 10.
It brings up in 3rd and 10 for Gloucester. And the Fishermen right now have gotten the shock of their lives from this Saugus team. They're excited, this Saugus team, and they got some confidence going for them right now. Smith on the sweep, gets to the outside. He'll pick up the 1st down and maybe more. He cuts it back to the inside. It's going to be a touchdown, Gloucester. Mark Smith.
Touchdown, Gloucester.
A 56-yard touchdown run. Do we have no flags, or is there a flag? I don't see any. Blocking the back on Gloucester. But again, that's downfield. So take the touchdown off the board, but Fishermen will retain possession. They will be well inside Saugus territory. Okay, they mark it off on the spot of the foul. Okay. They'll be at the Saugus 32-yard line. So 5 minutes left, 2nd quarter. An illegal block in the back by the Fishermen takes points off the board, but they maintain possession. 1st and 10. Is that reverse again to Smith on the other side? He gets out of it, and he gets dragged down, but I think he got a 1st down. So the Fishermen seem to be running the ball a lot better to the outside.
Marvin Jean with the tackle for Saugus.
So it's 1st and 10 Gloucester. The ball is being placed on the 16-yard line. All right. There's a hole. They cut to the outside, but he's brought down, Penny Ortiz. Gain of about 3 or 4. Makes it 2nd down and about 6. Gain of 4 for Penny Ortiz.
Correa with the tackle for Saugus.
Three minutes, 50 seconds remaining in this half. And the Fishermen desperately need a score here. And the ball is fumbled, but there's an offsides penalty on Saugus.
Fumble on the play was recovered by Saugus. However, there is a flag on the play.
So take the fumble recovery away at the yardage. The fishermen maintain possession. Because when the defense jumps off sides, the play is dead. So it will be second down, a second and one. Yep. Now the ball's inside the 10 at about the 8. So second and short for the fishermen. Ball is on the 9. He fumbled it again.
Fumble on the play.
Did Saugus recover?
Recovered by Saugus.
Yes, they did. And the fishermen are struggling. They're getting close to the end zone almost every drive, but they're not finishing them off. Exactly.
First and 10 from their own 9-yard line.
Exactly 3 minutes left in the first half. And Saugus will take over on downs at their own 9-yard line. First and 10. The last time they were on their 9, they threw a 91-yard touchdown pass. This time he hands it off. Fishermen stuff it. Ooh, one of the Saugus players lost his helmet.
Martinez stopped for a short gain.
Second down.
Second down and 9.
Second and 9. Gain of about 1. But the clock is ticking away here for the first half. The fishermen got to get the ball back. They need points now. All right, here comes Saugus out of the huddle. Second down 9. They lead it 19-6 on 2 big plays. Maybe. Short pass. It's complete. Gain of about 4.
Maybe pass complete to James Moyes.
James Moyes. 6-yard pickup. Makes the third down.
Third down and 3.
Third and 3 for Saugus, but there's been a timeout called on the field. I think it's a 20-second timeout.
Gloucester.
Timeout Gloucester at the 22nd timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And this is the big third down play for Gloucester right here.
Gloucester remains unbeaten with a 28-14 win over Danvers. Revere 29-7 over Medford.
All right, now it's a full timeout. Okay, we'll take a break, and we'll be back in a few moments with the score 19-6. Saugus leads it.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Glover's Floor Covering, for more than 60 years, we have provided our customers with real value in quality carpets, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, vinyl flooring, and ceramic tile. We're involved in the communities we serve and take great pride in our ability to support Cape Ann Television so that they in turn can deliver valuable community-based programming for Cape Ann.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. Volunteer production opportunities are available in all the towns we serve. Get into local TV. Call the station to find out more. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Ben's Wallpaper and Paint, you will experience a level of service you thought no longer existed. We're proud to deliver the kind of specialized attention that you thought no longer existed and simply won't find in larger chain stores. Whether from our full line of Benjamin Moore paint or custom window treatments, you will find what you need at Ben's Wallpaper and Paint at 6 Railroad Avenue here in Gloucester. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
All right, welcome back. Gloucester calls a full timeout on a 3rd down and 3 for Saugus. Make it 3rd and 4. And the Fishermen need a defensive stop right here, right now. All right. 3rd down and 4 for Saugus. Shotgun formation. Quick out. It's caught. It's caught. And he's got plenty of room. And he falls down at the 50-yard line.
Maybe pass is complete to number 23, Ricky Martinez.
Ricky Martinez, again, on that slant out and up.
Down at midfield.
And it's a 1st down Saugus right at the 50-yard line. And folks, if Saugus scores here, this game may be out of reach for Gloucester. 1st and 10 Saugus right at the 50. Oh, you overthrew that one.
Maybe pass incomplete, intended for Moyes.
James
2nd
Moyes
down and 10.
was the intended receiver on that play, but it was an incompletion. And Saugus has 3 big plays. We just saw one. It wasn't a touchdown, but it was a 1st down. They maintained possession, and they had the long pass for 91 yards, the long run. So right now the big plays are burning the Fisherman defense. Maybe. Look, and we got a flag in the play. That's holding on Saugus. I saw it from here.
Incomplete. There is a flag on the play. Flag is for a hold on the Sachems.
The Fishermen could decline this penalty to make it a 3rd down, but they're not going to do it. They'll take the yardage.
We'll set up a 2nd down and 20.
So it's 2nd down and 20 for Saugus. And once again, the Fisherman defense has a chance to pin them right here. At 2nd and 20. Mark Smith comes in, replacing number 43, John Mondello. All right, 2nd and 20 for Saugus at their own 40. Little quick slant out again. There it is. Gain of about 8 on the play. Now it makes it 3rd and 12 for the 3rd and 13 for Saugus. Okay, 3rd and long here for the Gloucester defense. They got to make a stop. We're under a minute now. Gloucester gets the ball to start the 2nd half. Pass. It's complete. But the receiver goes nowhere this time. Good tackle by Pena Ortiz. And it's going to bring up a 4th and 10 for Saugus. And Gloucester calls a timeout, I believe.
That will bring up 4th down and 10.
The 22nd timeout for the Fishermen.
Gloucester.
Okay, they call the 22nd timeout. We'll keep it right here with 36 seconds left. No, is it a full timeout? Yeah, it's a full timeout, Joe. Let's take a break, buddy. It's a score. Saugus 19, Gloucester 6.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Glover's Floor Covering, for more than 60 years, we have provided our customers with real value in quality carpets, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, vinyl flooring, and ceramic tile. We're involved in the communities we serve and take great pride in our ability to support Cape Ann Television so that they in turn can deliver valuable community-based programming for Cape Ann.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. Volunteer production opportunities are available in all the towns we serve. Get into local TV. Call the station to find out more. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Ben's Wallpaper and Paint, you will experience a level of service you thought no longer existed. We're proud to deliver the kind of specialized attention that you thought no longer existed and simply won't find in larger chain stores. Whether from our full line of Benjamin Moore paint or custom window treatments, you will find what you need at Ben's Wallpaper and Paint at 6 Railroad Avenue here in Gloucester. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
Everybody, welcome back. Fourth down for Saugus. They're probably going to have to punt here. This will be their first punt of the day. Back deep will go Pena Ortiz for the Fishermen. All right. Saugus now has to punt. Good snap. And the kick is away from Pena Ortiz. Nobody catches it at the 20. Cuts. And it gets nowhere. So Fishermen will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20 with just 26 seconds left in the half.
To the 20-yard line. Marvin's Jean with the tackle for Saugus with 26 seconds remaining in the first half.
So Gloucester trails at 19-6. Everyone's freaking out.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit up that concession stand. You will not be disappointed.
So the Fishermen are looking to spring a big play of their own with just 26 seconds remaining in the first half. Nelson, and he's going to go down.
Nelson is sacked by number 76, Natale Ferraro.
He got back to the line of scrimmage, but I think the Fisherman is going to let the clock run out. Yep. No, they call the timeout with 4 seconds left. We're at a full timeout. We'll keep it right here. There's only 4 seconds left in the half. But right now, as far as the confidence level this game is concerned, it's all on the Saugus sideline. (19-6), Saugus leads it.
Number 13 is on Saugus.
There. All right, here come the Fishermen with one play. Nelson with one play this half. What are they going to do? They're going to do the reverse or the sweep with Smith. But this time Saugus strings it out pretty good. And Smith, he gets the first down, but that's going to be the half.
Ortiz knocked out of bounds.
With the score, we got a little scuffle going on across the field there. And we have flags. And we got some yelling and screaming going on over there. And we got some frustrated fishermen maybe. And it looks like things have been cleared out. And Gloucester's going to go to the old drawing board. Okay, we'll be back for the second half action in a few moments.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
Here at the Fitness Zone, we are proud to serve the community that we have been a part of for over 18 years. Here you will find a huge selection of equipment, fitness classes, personal trainers, and a juice bar. We are located at 37 Blackburn Center, right next door to Cape Ann TV. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, and community-based news and sports from Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
We are a full-service florist. We deliver to all of Cape Ann and the North Shore. We also provide wedding flowers, funeral flowers, everything from birth to death, basically. My name is Maria Russell, and I own and work at Russell's Florist in Gloucester. We have been in business in Gloucester for 21 years. We were both born and raised here. Our parents were also born and raised here. Our grandparents were born and raised here, so it seemed a good fit for us. I think it's important to support Cape Ann TV because it provides so much for our community. There's so much programming on there, and usually at any given time you turn the TV on, Cape Ann TV, you'll see somebody you know or recognize something or some event or some musician, all kinds of things. I think that Cape Ann TV has so much to offer our community, whether you're in retail, whether you're in the arts, or whether you own a store on Main Street. Cape Ann TV provides so much for Gloucester and Cape Ann. We are a very proud supporter of Cape Ann TV.
To learn more about becoming a Cape Ann TV underwriter, email sponsor@capeanntv.org.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
When you walk into either of our branches, you'll experience a local bank feel with big bank returns. We are proud to support many community organizations, nonprofits, and events, both financially and by employees volunteering their time. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so that with the help of their volunteers, they can deliver valuable community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to us all.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
We take pride in our ability to anticipate and adapt to the ever-changing terrain of the commercial printing industry. Since our founding in 1922, the Cricket Press, along with our weekly newspaper, the Manchester Cricket, have long valued the importance of local news and information. That is why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can continue to provide community television programming for the Cape Ann area.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
Welcome back, everybody. Cape Ann TV's coverage of Gloucester High School football. We're in Saugus for an old school Saturday afternoon game, and a shocking score here in Saugus right now. Sachem's lead the Fishermen 19-6. And if Gloucester doesn't get their act together and soon, this could be an upset. A win, a loss that they will regret deeply. And if you look at the playoff system, the playoffs are coming up shortly. Week 8 it will be the quarterfinals. Here comes the Saugus team, and right now Gloucester's ranked 3rd in Division 4 North. That's their playoff division, and a loss here would knock them out of the top 4 in Division 4 North. And they probably won't get any home games out of it. Next week you get to play Marblehead. And you know, you could be looking at a 3-3 record going into the final game of the season. And that would be against Medford, who's not having a good year at all either. James Nelson is the starting quarterback today. I don't think that's the problem. They're moving the football. They get it inside the 20, inside the 15, but they're not finishing off drives. And Saugus has pulled off a couple of big plays, like that 91-yard touchdown pass and that long run by Ricardo Martinez, number 23. Here come the Fishermen now, and I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that Fisherman locker room. Well, there's no locker room here. They're over there on the right field side of the baseball diamond. But you get my drift. There was also a flag thrown on the last play of the first half. I'm not sure who was on. I suppose we'll find out now. And Saugus kicks off to Gloucester. And if it was on Saugus, and that means they will have to kick off from way deep in their territory. And that's what it looks like right now. So Saugus will be kicking off from their own 15, own 25. Okay. So Gloucester right now will have a golden opportunity to get great field position to start this second half.
And the winner of today's 50-50 raffle is ticket number 517374. Once again.
So last night in the Northeast Conference, Lynn Classical remained undefeated by beating Danvers 28-14. And right now, Lynn English is beating undefeated Swampscott 22-0. Lynn English is also undefeated. And on the Lynn theme, all the Lynn teams right now are all undefeated. Every one of them. Okay, here we go. Short kick. Picked up by Penny Ortiz. Cuts it up. Finds a hole. Gets it up over midfield. So the Fishermen will start inside Saugus territory, and if the Fishermen have any intentions on winning this game, they're going to have to score right here. So like I said, this is a couple of minutes ago, very interesting development in Lynn. Lynn English, Lynn Classical, Lynn Tech, and St. Mary's are all 4-0 going into this week. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 Gloucester from the Saugus 47. Pena Ortiz trying to get outside. He can't. Now he does. He bounces off, and he's nope. No gain. The Fishermen just don't seem to have that jump on their step right now.
Pena Ortiz is stopped for a loss of 1. Second down and 11.
In fact, they give him a loss on the play. Second down 11. Fishermen right now, their record is 3-1. They have to leave here 4-1. Ryan Argentino has a good run, gain of about 5 or 6 yards.
Argentino on the carry for Gloucester.
That brings up a third down.
Picks up 7 on the play.
Brings up a third down and 3. That was a nice run by Argentino.
Sets up a third down and 5.
Now gain 5. Okay, they move it back a little bit. 3rd and 5. Argentino again finds a hole, picks his way through, gets the first down.
Argentino with the first down carry. 6-yard pickup on the play. Martinez.
It was a 6-yard pickup for Argentino. Martinez with the tackle for Saugus. 1st and 10 Fishermen at the Saugus 35, just inside the 35. Fishermen desperately need a touchdown on this drive. Pena Ortiz again is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Pena Ortiz with the carry. Stopped in the backfield.
A loss of 2 on the play.
Jean with the tackle.
Makes it 2nd down. That looks like 3 yards loss. Makes it 2nd down and 13. 13 for Gloucester. They just don't seem to be crisp on their blocks tonight. Nelson. And he avoids the sack. He does throw it. He's got a man out there. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Smith. He avoided a sack.
Nelson's pass is incomplete.
He probably should have just kept on running with the ball because they had a lot of green grass in front of him.
Bring up a 3rd down and 13.
It brings up a 3rd down and 13 for Gloucester. Another 3rd and long for the Fishermen. All right, 3rd down, 13 for Gloucester. Double reverse again. And they stop it this time. And right now, the Fishermen are playing an inspired Saugus team.
Stopped in the backfield by number 27, Dante McGreen.
And what's Gloucester going to do here on a 4th and about... no gain on the play. 4th down and 13 again.
4th down and 13 upcoming for Gloucester.
And they're going to go for it. They're inside Saugus territory. They're almost forced to go for it. Let's see what they come up with here. Nelson passing, throws it, and it's incomplete. Saugus will take over on downs.
Pass intended for Smith is incomplete. It will result in a turnover on downs.
So Gloucester has to turn it over on downs. Saugus will take over. And as each second goes by in this game,
take over 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line.
Doesn't look good. And the thing is, you have a very confident Saugus team right now. They haven't won yet. And, you know, of course, they're looking to win a game, and they see an opportunity right here. And once a team like Saugus, once they see that opportunity, They're going to seize the moment. And the Fishermen could use a big play on defense, too, like a turnover. Mike Mayberry hands it off. And good defense there by Gloucester. And we get a flag. Oh, for what?
Martinez picks up one on the carry.
I think we're going to have excessive.
Smith with the tackle. There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, extra roughness on the Fishermen. Dead ball foul, 15-yard penalty on the Fishermen.
Foul on Gloucester.
After the play was over.
Will result in a 15-yard penalty.
That's going to be a first down Saugus. Now the ball is going to go inside the Gloucester territory. The ball is on the Gloucester 46-yard line right now. All right, 1st and 10 Saugus at the Gloucester 46. And Mike Maybe took it up the middle, gain of about 5.
4-yard pickup on the play.
And Saugus right now, I think they're going to be content to keep the ball on the ground just to let the clock run. As long as they have the ball, there's nothing Fishermen can do. John Russ on the camera today. I'm Phil Nicastro. KPN TV's coverage of Gloucester High School football. The Fishermen are in trouble, 19-6, third quarter. And nowhere. Good defense that time by the Fishermen. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. That play lost about a yard. Oliver Emerson with a nice play.
3rd down and 7.
All right. 3rd and 7 for the Fishermen defense. The clock is running. And that's the worst news. All right, 3rd down and 7 for Saugus. The Fishermen need a big defensive stop here. Mike Maybe, shotgun formation. He's looking, throws it, and it's incomplete. That ball hit the ground. All right, and they're calling an incomplete pass. And the Saugus team, for just a second there, thought they were going to call it complete, but no way, Jose. So let's see what Saugus does here. And they bring out the quarterback. They're going to go for it. And this becomes an even bigger play now. 4th down and 7 for Saugus. They're going to go for it right here. All right, he's on the shotgun. Maybe he rolls out, throws it, and it's knocked away. The Fishermen will take over on downs. And that stops the clock, too.
Incomplete, intended for Correa. That will result in a turnover on downs.
So Saugus has to turn it over on downs.
Gloucester will take over 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10 Fishermen at their own 43. 5:07 left, 3rd quarter. All right, the Fishermen got a defensive stand. That was nice. Now the offense has to do its thing. Smith trying to get outside, but he cuts it in, and he gets a 1st down. And he was one tackler away from taking it all the way. He's close to a 1st down. They're going to give it to him. No, it looks like it's just short. Yeah, well, 2nd down and about a half a yard.
Smith with the 9-yard run. 2nd down and 1.
So 2nd and short for Gloucester. Penny Ortiz gives a stiff arm, turns the corner, taking it down to the sidelines, gets inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line, 1st down Fishermen.
Penny Ortiz with the carry. Sarami with the tackle for Saugus. First and 10 Gloucester from the Saugus 27-yard line.
All right, Pena Ortiz, nice run. First and 10 Gloucester at the Saugus 27. And once again, the Fishermen are smelling points, but they can't taste them. Smith trying to get to the outside and gets a couple yards. You know, it seems like the Fishermen have been stiff in the end zone all afternoon long, but haven't been able to break through. They got one touchdown. They could have had 3 or 4 by now if they had just played their cards right and didn't cut down the mistakes. All right, here we go. Second down and 9. Gain of 1 on that play by Smith. Reverse again. There's some running room. That was number 23. Nick Filo. A Fiho.
Filo on the carry for Gloucester.
And
7.
got a gain of about 7. Makes it third down.
With the tackle.
3rd and 3. Third and 2, they're calling it. Again, and then nowhere again, Pena Ortiz. And it brings up another critical 4th down play for Gloucester.
One-yard pickup on the play.
So it brings up 4th down and 2 for the Fishermen.
Sets up a 4th down and 2 for Gloucester.
And there's a good chance if they don't score here, they could be going into the 4th quarter down by 2 touchdowns, and that's going to be tough. They got to score here. Fourth down. Nelson calling the signals. Smith gets to the outside, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. And it looked like there was a block in the back by the Fishermen on that play, and they don't call it. So Gloucester gets into the end zone with 1:36 left in the 3rd quarter. That makes it 19-12. And I think Gloucester's going to go for 2 points here. I would. Because right now they're down 7. And they can get 2 points here. Into the end zone, and he's in, yes. Pena Ortiz, okay. All right, now we got ourselves a game. That the teams head back upfield with the score. Saugus 19, the Gloucester Fishermen 14. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
Here at the Fitness Zone, we are proud to serve the community that we have been a part of for over 18 years. Here you will find a huge selection of equipment, fitness classes, personal trainers, and a juice bar. We are located at 37 Blackburn Center, right next door to Cape Ann TV. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, and community-based news and sports from Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
When you walk into either of our branches, you will experience a local bank feel with big bank returns. We are proud to support many community organizations, nonprofits, and events, both financially and by employees volunteering their time. That's why we support KPN Television, so that with the help of their volunteers, they can deliver valuable community-based news, sports, and information about KPN, which is so important to us all.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV.
All right, welcome back. Gloucester scores a touchdown, gets the two-point conversion. They trail at 19-14 with 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And that was a big touchdown for Gloucester. They needed that. They're still in this game. They still got a chance to pull this game off. Dalen Locke is kicking off for Gloucester. We haven't seen much of him in the backfield today. He approaches the ball. High kick. And it's fielded by Saugus. And good coverage by the fisherman there. Nice coverage. All right.
James Moyes on the return for Saugus.
All right, 1:27 left, third quarter.
Saugus will take over, 1st and 10.
Fishermen trail at 19-14. And the defense needs a 3 down and out here, and I think we'll be in pretty good shape, believe it or not. John Russ on the camera. I'm Phil Nicastro. KPN TV's coverage of Gloucester High School football. Last night we had Manchester. Linfield beat Manchester 35-14. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 Saugus. The ball is on their own 20. And up the middle with the run. Gain of about 2 or 3.
Marvin's Jean on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
2nd down and 8. Saugus, they look very content to let the clock run, but not only down by 5 now, ahead by 5 as we approach 1 minute left in the third quarter. And if I was Gloucester, you make a stop here. You might want to stop the clock, call a timeout on defense. We'll see what happens. Mike maybe with a quick out. And a cut back in, first down. Nice run. James Nelson, the Gloucester quarterback on the tackle. He's getting up slowly. And that's the last thing Gloucester needs to see is a starting quarterback getting up slowly because he made a nice play on defense. The backup quarterback would have to be Sam Shalino, a sophomore. He was taking some reps during the pregame warm-up. 1st and 10 Gloucester, 20 seconds, 1st and 10 Saugus with 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Maybe. There's that quick out again. It's caught.
Maybe pass is complete. Caught by number 13, Vinny Cerami.
And that should be the last play of the third quarter. All right. That's the last play of the third quarter. Yep, okay. With the score, Saugus 19, Gloucester 14. We'll be back in a few moments.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Glover's Floor Covering, for more than 60 years, we have provided our customers with real value in quality carpets, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, vinyl flooring, and ceramic tile. We're involved in the communities we serve and take great pride in our ability to support KPN Television so that they in turn can deliver valuable community-based programming for KPN.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV. Volunteer production opportunities are available in all the towns we serve. Get into local TV. Call the station to find out more. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Ben's Wallpaper and Paint, you will experience a level of service you thought no longer existed. We're proud to deliver the kind of specialized attention that you thought no longer existed and simply won't find in larger chain stores. Whether from our full line of Benjamin Moore paint or custom window treatments, you will find what you need at Ben's Wallpaper and Paint at 6 Railroad Avenue here in Gloucester. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
All right, we're back. We came back. The third quarter has not ended. There's still 4 seconds left in the third quarter. There was a timeout called, a full timeout, because they called it with 4 seconds remaining. Okay, here we go. Now it's 2nd down and 4 for Saugus, and throws it out of bounds. And we got a flag again.
Maybe pass is incomplete. There is a flag
That
on the play.
got to be holding on Saugus. They got to be kidding me, on Gloucester. As the Saugus players are clapping in joy. I think we get a holding on Gloucester, defensive holding. That's an automatic first down.
Flag is for a hold on Gloucester. It is a 5-yard penalty.
All right, it's a 5-yard penalty on Gloucester. It makes it
one untimed down to play.
so
The third quarter
a quarter cannot end on a penalty. So this third quarter is saying we don't want to end. 5-yard penalty. The referee just marked off 10. He marked off 10. The referee said 5. All right, so this is the last play of the third quarter. 1st and 10 Saugus at the Gloucester 48. Maybe keeps it, goes up the middle, gets nothing. In fact, I think he lost a yard on that play.
Stopped for no gain on the play.
And finally, I think this third quarter is over.
And at the end of 3 quarters,
All right.
the Saugus Sachems
At the end of 3 quarters, with the score, the Saugus Sachems 19, the Gloucester Fishermen 14. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
We take pride in our ability to anticipate and adapt to the ever-changing terrain of the commercial printing industry. Since our founding in 1922, the Cricket Press, along with our weekly newspaper, the Manchester Cricket, have long valued the importance of local news and information. That is why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can continue to provide community television programming for the Cape Ann area.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
Daddy, that light's on again. I think we need to go to Extreme Truck and Auto and Cheese Strong.
When this happens to you, there's no need to go to a dealer, whether you have a foreign or a domestic car. We can take care of that right here at Extreme. We have a complete line of Snap-on diagnostics specifically made for all your vehicle needs. Bumper to bumper, foreign or domestic, we can take care of it all here at Extreme. Here at Extreme, we guarantee all of our work for 1 year.
All right, welcome back. Second down and long for Saugus to start this fourth quarter. They lead it by 5. Big defensive series of downs for the Fishermen here. Maybe. He's looking. He's going to go deep, and he completes it. First down.
Maybe pass is complete
Christian Correa.
for a 13-yard pickup. Caught by Christian Correa for the Saugus first down.
Number 1, Christian Correa. A completed pass for Mike Maybe, and another first down for the Saugus team. And now the time is really becoming critical for the Fishermen. Still over 10 minutes. But Saugus has the ball, and they can take their sweet old time here. They're going to burn as much time as they can. First and 10 Saugus. Ball's on the 36. They try to get outside, and they do. First down.
Marvin Jean on the carry for Saugus. Gain of 15 yards on the play.
15-yard gain. Another first down for Saugus. And if Saugus gets any points here, and then I think we can hit the panic button, if we haven't already. Ball is on the 19-yard line of Gloucester. First and 10 Saugus. And Mike Maybe, the quarterback, he's throwing these quick outs before anyone can get there. There he is again. He rolls, he's looking, and he gets his helmet taken off this time. And that's a penalty on Gloucester. Face mask, Gloucester, 15 yards, personal foul.
Dead ball. Flag on the play was for a personal foul, face mask.
Once a player loses his helmet, the referee has to blow the whistle. And he actually completed that pass. And I think it's going to be first and goal for the Saugus team. Right at the 10. The ball's right at the 10, it seems like. Yeah, first and goal, yeah.
Penalty will set up a first and goal for Saugus just inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, okay, first and goal for Saugus at the 10. Got motion. Hands it off. And it's a touchdown for Saugus.
Touchdown, Satan! Marvin Jean with the 10-yard touchdown run.
Marvin Zine, 10-yard touchdown run, makes it 25-14, Saugus, and it's officially panic button time now. $9:10 left in the game. All right, they're going to go for 2. Maybe. He's looking. He tosses it out there. And let's see what the referee's calling down there. And we still don't have a signal. Nope, he didn't get it. All right. All right, with the score, the teams head back upfield. The score, the Saugus Sachems 25, the Gloucester Fishermen 14. We'll be back in a few moments.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Scott Energy, we have built our business one customer at a time with a hands-on, personal approach. In the process, we have gained customers in our communities who have come to appreciate our attention to value and quality service. We truly appreciate your business, and in turn have made it our policy to give back to the communities that we serve. That's why we support KPN Television, so that they can deliver valuable, community-based news and information about KPN, which is important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV.
We are a full-service florist. We deliver to all of Cape Ann and the North Shore. We also provide wedding flowers, funeral flowers, everything from birth to death, basically. My name is Maria Russell, and I own and work at Russell's Florist in Gloucester. We have been in business in Gloucester for 21 years. We were both born and raised here. Our parents were also born and raised here. Our grandparents were born and raised here, so it seemed a good fit for us. I think it's important to support KPN TV because it provides so much for our community. There's so much programming on there, and usually at any given time you turn the TV on, KPN TV, you'll see somebody you know or recognize something or some event or some musician, all kinds of things. I think that KPN TV has so much to offer our community, whether you're in retail, whether you're in the arts, or whether you own a store on Main Street. KPN TV provides so much for Gloucester and KPN. We are a very proud supporter of KPN TV.
To learn more about becoming a KPN TV underwriter, email sponsor@kpntv.org.
All right, welcome back. The score is 25-14 Saugus here early in the fourth quarter. And you can use all the cliches you want. I like the one back to the wall. And that's what it is right now. All right. Penny Ortiz back deep for the Fishermen. Is the kick. Again, they onside it. And it's recovered by number 21 for Gloucester. Harrison Marshall. But you know what? I don't like that move by Saugus. That gives Gloucester good field position right now. I would have kicked it deep. So the Fishermen
will take over 1st and 10 from their own 42.
From their own 42-yard line. A quick strike here by Gloucester could change the momentum again. 1st and 10 Fishermen at their own 42. They trail it by 11. Nelson throwing it, and he gets away. And there's no one over there. That's intentional grounding. And we have no flags. And there was nobody there to receive that ball. Incomplete pass. That was intentional grounding in a big way. I mean, there was absolutely nobody within 30 yards of that pass. So it's 2nd down 10. And that time the Fishermen, the referees gave the Fishermen a break. Up the middle, Ryan Argentino, big yardage. That was big. Almost a gain of 20.
Argentino on the carry.
That moves the sticks.
First and 10, Gloucester from the Saugus 39-yard line.
Nice run by Ryan Argentino, number 8. First and 10, Gloucester. Penny Ortiz cuts it up, finds a hole, bounces off. Good yardage, gains about 8. Finally gets a whistle. An 8-yard gain on that play.
Gain of close to 8 on the play. Sets up a second down and 2.
Second down 2 for Gloucester. Nelson in the pocket, throws it, get a wide open Mark Smith, touchdown! A 33-yard touchdown pass. James Nelson to Mark Smith, and he was wide open. There wasn't a Saugus player within 20 yards of him. And that makes it 25-20, and the Fishermen are probably going to go for 2 again. So that time, Nelson, he stepped back into the pocket. He had those couple extra seconds to set his feet and find a receiver. Reverse again. Mark Smith, is he going to get in? No, he doesn't get in. So the Fishermen do not get those 2 points, but they trail it by 5 as the teams head back upfield with the score. The Saugus Sachem 25, the Gloucester Fishermen 20. We'll be back in a couple of moments.
Daddy, that light's on again. I think we need to go to Extreme Truck and Auto and Cheese, John.
When this happens to you, there's no need to go to a dealer, whether you're a foreign or a domestic car. We can take care of that right here at Extreme. We have a complete line of Snap-on diagnostics specifically made for all your vehicle needs. Bumper to bumper, foreign or domestic, we can take care of it all here at Extreme. Here at Extreme, we guarantee all of our work for 1 year.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Scott Energy, we have built our business one customer at a time with a hands-on, personal approach. In the process, we have gained customers in our communities who have come to appreciate our attention to value and quality service. We truly appreciate your business, and in turn have made it our policy to give back to the communities that we serve. That's why we support KPN Television, so that they can deliver valuable, community-based news and information about KPN, which is important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV.
All right, welcome back. John Russ on the camera. I'm Phil DeCastro. KPN TV's coverage of Gloucester High School football. And folks, I never thought we'd have this close of a game in the fourth quarter, Gloucester versus Saugus. The Saugus leads at 25-20. But the Fishermen just scored on a 33-yard touchdown pass. James Nelson to Mark Smith. Onside kick by the Fishermen, and did they recover it? Yeah, Gloucester says they have it. Yep, the Fishermen have recovered it.
Onside kick has been recovered by Gloucester.
And they pulled a trick.
Over first and 10 from the Saugus 47-yard line.
So with 7:40 remaining in the game, the Fishermen trail it by 5. They just scored on a 33-yard touchdown pass. They just executed an onside kick. And it's 1st and 10 Gloucester at the Saugus 46. Quick handoff up the middle of Argentino. He finds a big hole. He takes it down to the 25-yard line. And now the energy is on the Gloucester side of the field. About time.
Ryan Argentino on the carry. Picks up 20 on the play.
20-yard gain for Ryan Argentino. 1st and 10 Gloucester at the Saugus 25.
Saugus 25-yard line.
First and 10 Gloucester from the Saugus 25. Argentino again. Picks up about 7 or 8 yards.
Argentino on the carry.
Now, Ryan Argentino, he was not a big part of the running game in the first half. I'm starting to think he should have been.
Ricky Martinez with the stop for Saugus.
Second down and about 2.5 for Gloucester. Again, Argentino, and this time they were waiting for him. He might have gained a yard.
Argentino with the carry. Gain of 1 on the play.
So it makes the 3rd and short for Gloucester, but that's irrelevant because this is 4-down territory at this point in the game. All right, here we go. 3rd down and about 1.5 yards for Gloucester. Argentino cuts up and close to the 1st down, and he got pushed back, but he'll get forward progress. And I think he got it. He's at the 14. The referee is standing at the 14. Yeah, it's a 1st down for Gloucester. All right, so 1st and 10 Gloucester.
1st down, Gloucester. 1st and 10.
At the Saugus from the 14-yard line. Smith cuts it up. Goes inside the 10. Gains about 4 or 5 on that play.
Picks up 4 on the run.
4-yard run. 2nd down, 6 for Gloucester. And now, believe it or not, Gloucester's in a position where they can work the clock down a little bit anyways. 2nd down play. They still can pick up another 1st down. Reverse again with Smith. Oh, this time nowhere. And give Saugus credit on that play. They were waiting for that play.
Mark Smith on the carry. Brought down in the backfield for a loss by Dante McGreen.
So it's down. It's
3rd down and 11.
3rd and 11 now. That was a big defensive play for Saugus. And Coach Zarelli having a word with his quarterback. All right, 3rd down, 11 for Gloucester. Nelson fading back. He's got time. He throws it out there, and it's incomplete. We got a flag on the play.
Pass in the end zone is incomplete.
And it should be pass interference on Saugus, which, to be honest with you, was a lousy call. That puts the ball on the 1-yard line if it's pass interference. 1st and goal, Gloucester. And it also stops the clock, more importantly. And I got to be honest, I'm not so sure about that call. All right, we'll take it.
Where it will be 1st and goal.
Ball's on the 1-yard line. Quick handoff, Argentino. And he doesn't get in.
Argentino on the carry. Picks up 1, second down and goal from the 1.
Believe it or not, the Fishermen can let the clock run down before they score here. And you hope they score. And they will try to give Saugus as little time as possible. All right, here come the Fishermen. James Nelson, his first varsity start. Handoff, touchdown, Pena Ortiz. So the Fishermen take a 1-point lead, 26-25. A touchdown by Pena Ortiz. They're going to go for 2. Nelson hands it off. Pena Ortiz doesn't get there. So the 2-point conversion is not good. So the teams head back upfield with the score. The Gloucester Fishermen 26. The Saugus Sachems 25. We'll be back in just a few moments.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
When you walk into either of our branches, you'll experience a local bank feel with big bank returns. We are proud to support many community organizations, nonprofits, and events, both financially and by employees volunteering their time. That's why we support KPN Television, so that with the help of their volunteers, they can deliver valuable community-based news, sports, and information about KPN, which is so important to us all.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
We take pride in our ability to anticipate and adapt to the ever-changing terrain of the commercial printing industry. Since our founding in 1922, the Cricket Press, along with our weekly newspaper, the Manchester Cricket, have long valued the importance of local news and information. That is why we support KPN Television, so they can continue to provide community television programming for the KPN area.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV.
All right, welcome back. 26-25. The Fishermen have taken the lead with 3:11 left in this game. But Saugus has time on the scoreboard. Dalen Locke will kick off. Now I'm assuming he's going to kick this one deep. And he does. Hit the ground first. Oh, good. All right. Fishermen going to get down there. Good coverage, yes. All right. Nice coverage by the Fishermen. Now, I'm going to go back to that onside kick by Saugus, where they should have gone deep, and they didn't do it. They gave Gloucester good field position. Gloucester scored quickly, kept them in the game. Thank you very much. They should have went deep on that kickoff after they scored. When they went up 25-14, they tried an onside kick. Not necessary when you're up by 2 touchdowns. All right, here comes the Saugus team. All right, shotgun, Mike Maybe. Looking, he's looking. Here comes the pass rush. He avoids it. And he takes off and runs, gains about 3, maybe 4.
Mike Maybe on the quarterback keeper.
But now the clock is
Second down and 6.
is the enemy for Saugus. All right, shotgun formation. He's got trips right this time. Second down and about 6. Throws it out there. He's got a man. It's almost picked off. That time, the Fishermen had good pass coverage. Nick Philo,
Third down and 6 upcoming.
number 23, was on the pass coverage there. He almost intercepted it. Third down and 6 for Saugus. All right, here we go. A big third down play for the Gloucester defense. Trips right again. Maybe, and they sack him. Yeah. That was a big play by the Gloucester defense. Number 64, Noah Benson, Jr. Number 58 was in on there too.
Noah Benson with the sack for Gloucester.
Carlos Hernandez Reyes.
12 upcoming for Saugus.
So they're facing a 4th and 12 now, so I guess they're going to have to go for it. With the clock now under 2 minutes, and it's ticking. Maybe has it. He looks, he goes deep, and he's got no one out there. And the Gloucester will take over on downs with 1:33 left in the game on the Saugus, let's see, 29-yard line. No. 22-yard line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after a major scare, it appears that the Fishermen are going to escape Saugus with a, well, we'll see what the final score is. Right now they're up 26-25. They might score again here. Up the middle, Argentino. He gets a couple, but the Fishermen aren't interested in a lot of yards here. They're interested in killing that clock. And Saugus calls a timeout, and I don't blame him for that. So, to recap this game, we'll keep it right here. Well, first of all, let's give the Saugus team a lot of credit. They came in here heavy underdogs, 0-4, and no one thought they would do anything in this game. So let's give them a little bit of love. And I think Gloucester probably came into this game a little bit overconfident, maybe. You know, when you think you're going to win easy, sometimes it doesn't happen. That might have been the case today. But Gloucester had a good fourth quarter. Again, I'm going to go back to that onside kick Saugus tried after they went up 25-14. They should have kicked it deep. And that gave Gloucester a short field. So it's 2nd down and 8 right now for the Fishermen. Pena Ortiz, Saugus players trying to rip at that ball. Another full timeout. All right, we'll go for a break with the score 26-25 Fishermen. We'll come back to finish it out.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Glover's Floor Covering, for more than 60 years, we have provided our customers with real value in quality carpets, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, vinyl flooring, and ceramic tile. We're involved in the communities we serve and take great pride in our ability to support Cape Ann Television so that they in turn can deliver valuable community-based programming for Cape Ann.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. Volunteer production opportunities are available in all the towns we serve. Get into local TV. Call the station to find out more. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Ben's Wallpaper and Paint, you will experience a level of service you thought no longer existed. We're proud to deliver the kind of specialized attention that you thought no longer existed and simply won't find in larger chain stores. Whether from our full line of Benjamin Moore paint or custom window treatments, you will find what you need at Ben's Wallpaper and Paint at 6 Railroad Avenue here in Gloucester. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
They're facing a 3rd and 7 here, 3rd and 6. They're on the Saugus 19-yard line. They have a slim 1-point lead, and this has been a struggle today, folks. Argentino doesn't quite get the first down, picks up some yards. And Ryan Argentino had a great second half. I think he kept the Fishermen alive in this game with some big runs.
McGreen with the tackle. Will set up a 4th down and short.
It sets up a 4th and about 6 inches, it looks like, where they spot the ball. So we have another timeout, but we'll keep it right here. We got 1:16 left in the game. And I think the Fishermen took this game a little too lightly. Oh, they're actually going to bring the chain gang out to do a measurement. Okay. So we still may have the first down, and one more first down just about does it. And let's see here. Did Argentino pick up a first down? Nope. A half a foot. So here comes the Gloucester offense. The referee is placing the ball. And a quarterback sneak should get this first down and should end this game. They don't need to score here. Just get another first down, the game's over. All right, there's the whistle. Let's get things going. Clock is running. Handoff for Argentino, first down, Gloucester. And that will put an end to this game. And there was a lot of heart attacks on that Fisherman sideline today. The Fishermen will go to 4-1. And they have a huge game against Marblehead next Friday night. And if they play like this against Marblehead, it's not even going to be close. So James Nelson, his first varsity start, he'll get a win. And if you're the Fishermen right now, don't be too happy on the bus ride home. Argentino again, this time nowhere. He's losing yards there.
Argentino on the carry.
But the clock is running.
Loss of 2 on the play.
I think we should have a timeout by Saugus. Yeah.
Timeout, Saugus.
Timeout Saugus with 30 seconds left in the game. So the Fishermen will dodge a bullet. But when people wake up tomorrow morning and get up their Boston newspaper and they see this score, 26-25, I think a lot of people are going to be surprised. But the Fishermen will go to 4-1 on the season, and next week sets up a huge game at Marblehead. And Nelson just needs it. That must have been last time out for Saugus. Okay. All right, that was the last play of the game. The Fishermen could kill the clock, but give this Saugus team a whole lot of credit. They came in here heavy underdogs. They had their camouflage uniforms on, and they almost ambushed the Fishermen. So as the two teams line up to shake hands, I want to thank my cameraman, John Russ, for another great job. I'm Phil DeCastro. Until next time for Gloucester High School football, have a great weekend, everybody.